On my 16th birthday, this girl gave me 16 pieces of candy from a liquor store. Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. I know I've been MIA. Clearly, I just don't know how to do YouTube. But I wanted to do a new thing on my channel where I just talk about my life stories, just life lessons, and just talk about random things. Hopefully, some girls can relate or anything. I really want to talk about the definition of friendship, especially and being in your 20s and everything. I feel like having friends and getting like new friends and everything is so hard. 2 summers ago was, I feel like, a turning point in my life to where I cut off all my previous friends that I had, my clique or whatever, because I've realized the definition of friendship does not mean just having fun, having someone to be there, surrounding yourself with people so you're not alone. Because growing up, I always hated being alone. So I always surrounded with myself with friends. I always wanted to be with someone. I always wanted to do something with someone. I didn't want to be alone. And I think that was the reason why I kept people that I knew were just not benefiting me in a positive way. And I was just like, if I cut them off, I won't have any new friends. It's really hard as it is making friends in your 20s, especially since like it's not the same when we were in high school, middle school, where you're surrounded by people. The past 2 years, I would thought it would just be so bad because I don't have the friends that I did. When I tell you, everything changed for the better. I ended up getting a job that I always wanted. I ended up getting a home. My mental health got so better because I cut off my so-called friends. And the reason is because in hindsight, yeah, it was fun having them around and everything, but they were not benefiting me in the way that I needed. I never had a friend that wanted to motivate me to go to school or motivate each other to do something good. Like, especially these two girls I had, they were like sisters. Call them like Ogre 1 and Ogre 2. They were literally like childhood friends. Like, our dads were like freaking brothers. Like, they were very close. Like, I would call him my uncle and I would call these girls my cousins. Like, we were very close. But as we were younger, there were red signs in the friendship, and I just like let it go or whatever. But as I got older and when I got engaged and everything, the whole process, and even my school, there was never support. There was never support. Like, for example, when I got engaged, they were supposed to be my bridesmaid. Never was involved in the process. I ended up finding out from the younger sister that the older sister just didn't give two craps about it, talked negative about my whole process, didn't think I was gonna go through with the wedding, and just talk trash about my wedding dress and everything. And even like me trying to go to school to get my bachelor, or me right now getting my master, no support. Even when I graduated and had tickets for the younger sister, because I cut off the older one, did not want to come, didn't see it as something so important. And when I like having someone like that you've spent your whole childhood with, you thought that you were best friends, and something big is happening in your life and you would want them to come and show support, but they end up not showing support because they want to choose their raggedy cheating husband, it really puts everything into perspective that these people never gave two craps about you. And they didn't. I ended up finding out that from the younger sister, she just told me that they were just talking trash about me all the time. Like, it was just all this bunch of crap. That's a whole nother story. But that just showed that they were never true friends because all we were doing was just having fun. And at the end, that they didn't really want to motivate me to do better. They didn't want to push me to do better. They didn't even want to do better. They're still in the same spot as we were when we were kids. They're still in the same area, doing nothing, not pushing themselves to do better. And that's when I realized that I've been surrounding myself with people that just want to stay still. Even with my other friends that I cut off, like, I didn't see anyone try to push me to do better. Like let's study together. Let's talk about what we want to do in the future so we not get a 9 to 5. Like, what kind of business can we do? What can I do to push you to do better? Like, like, for example, I had this girl that I met, I think it was like a couple months ago, and we hanged out and everything, and she was very nice. And I literally told her, like, when we hang out, let's help each other, because we both wanted to build our social media. And that's what we did. Yes, we hanged out and we had fun, but I was helping her taking pictures and vice versa with me. And that's what I realized. That's what a real meaningful friendship is. You want to not only have fun, like that should be 25%, but the rest should be what can this person do to benefit me and I can benefit them? Because that's the whole meaning of a friendship. It shouldn't just be fun, especially when you're in your 20s. Like, a lot of things are going on. You're finding yourself, you're trying to see what career path, like, you know, family, whatever. It's not how we were when we were younger. And a lot of times, because of that, it does become hard to make friends because people in your 20s are busy. They don't want to make a friend because they already have one and everything. So, and I think that's what something I'm struggling with. I do have acquaintances, but I don't consider them as friends anymore because the definition of friendship changed for me, and it's very important who I consider a friend. So right now, I think I probably have like maybe two solid friends. One is, you know, she doesn't live in my area, and the other one, she's here, and I barely get to see her because she works full time as a nurse and everything. But when we do see each other, yeah, we have our little dinner dates and everything, but we're studying together, we're pushing each other, you know. And that's something I told myself, that's what I want when I want to hang out with someone. It's not just for fun. Like, are we studying together? Are we gonna, you know, journal? Are we gonna do something to that benefits my future or your future? That's what I see. And because I'm thinking like that, I don't create a lot of friends. Like, even I used to create so-called work friends, and I know there's a stigma to where we work with these people and we think, oh, we're friends because when we're at work, we're talking to them, hanging out. But when you're outside, like, you guys don't text. And if you text, it's about work. And I used to think my work friends were like my actual friends. And something ended up happening to where I realized, no, these people are not my actual friends. They're just work, and they're benefiting me to pass time at work. That's why we communicate. That's why we hang out. And if we do talk outside, it's about something about work related. And that's the benefit of them, and that's it. So we need to stop pushing this, oh, that's my friend, because to be honest, not everyone is your friend, and that's okay. That's okay. I feel like we should just focus on doing what's best for us, and that's something I had to learn. I honestly had to learn to love myself and be okay with being alone. But yeah, I don't know if this makes sense or not. I just wanted to like just talk about it. I don't care if anyone listens or not, whatever. There's so much things that's going on in my life that's changing, and the meaning of friendship has changed so much for me, and I really wanted to know if anyone felt that way. Like, of course, I do miss having my big group, but at the same time, I know what's best for me, and what's best for me is just minimizing myself to maybe like one or two friends that I'm doing something on a positive note that's impacting my future. Because the past, like, when I look back at it, nothing was going my way. Like, I was working full time, but I wasn't working in the field I wanted to. The moment I cut those people off, literally a job opportunity came on my lap, and I never felt happier because I was focusing on myself for once. I wasn't focusing on my friends. I wasn't focusing on just having fun with them. And sometimes that's what happens when you're so caught up with your friends. You lose sight of who you are. You lose sight of what is there in front of you and what you're trying to accomplish because you're just too busy having fun. So it's okay to not have friends. And even if you want to, there's resources out there. I did download an app called BFF Bumble. I met a few people on there, but at the same time, if I kind of use it for like to see if anyone wants to study together, or like if they want to create contact with each other, like social media posts or whatever. I don't know. I feel like I'm at a point in life where I don't want to have friends where all they want to do is just have fun, because I have goals. Like, I have goals, and I think we all do. And for me personally, I just want to set my future up to where I'm not working all my life. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy this rant. Hopefully someone relates to it. I don't know if they do. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to. Ask your mama if she said yeah. But bye, guys.